Alrighty, on today's episode, we got peanut butter, jelly, and the bread. Peanut butter and jelly.
Hey everyone, my name is David and welcome to my cooking show. This is not your typical kind of cooking show. This is an okay cooking show. We're a cooking show in Oklahoma. All right, here we go. So, for this lovely, scrumptious PBJ, we are going to get this bread lined up, ready to go. So what you want to do is apply the jelly. He's hungry already. This is my dog, Kobe, everybody. Kobe, say hi. Okay. He might be in here because he's smelling this peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a good dog treat too. Dogs really love it. So as you can tell, he's loving it. So, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna apply some jelly. This is Smucker's Squeeze grape jelly. Now you can do strawberry jelly. There's tons of jellies out there, people. But grape jelly is the one I go with, so we're gonna go with it. So what you wanna do is you wanna open up the bottle, as so. Now this kind of jelly is the easier one. You don't have to open the jar. You don't have to spoon it out, okay? That's why I recommend having the 1 teaspoon thing. So all you're doing on here, you're shaking it, and then you squeeze it 1 teaspoon. You don't want to do too much. And it's a little overflow. It's okay though. And then what you do is you add it to the pocket of that corner, okay? And if it oozes out, that's okay. All you gotta do is just eat it, okay? And you start over. But that's already good there. All right, so gotta get another teaspoon. Gotta watch out. There are some safety hazards to this. Jelly can be very slippery, also sticky. So you don't want it to really just, things can slide. You almost saw it. You probably just saw that. It almost came out of my hand. That could have hit the dog in the head, knocked him out. Then we had to go into the hospital. So very dangerous operation here. So be cautious, take safety procedures here. Okay, so here, another pocket, bloop, just like that. Alrighty. So we'll do that again 2 more times. We wanna make sure all the pockets are full of jelly, 1 teaspoon. Like I said, you can use a 1/2 teaspoon if you want to, but that's if you have more time on your hands. All right, pocket number 3. You might have to excuse the dogs in the background. We do have 2 lovely dogs in this house, and they're very protective. Very, very protective. And here's the last one, pocket. As you can see, right there, oozed in. Now, if you don't want to wash your dishes, I wouldn't tell everybody this, especially, people coming over to my house, but all you gotta do, really, there you go. Pretty much clean. Put it back in the drawer. Okay. All right. That's just a tip right there. That will save a lot of things. That'll save a lot of dishes right there. Okay. All right. So back to here. What we usually primarily use this little spoon for is to kind of spread those pockets out, right? So you want to do it in a crisscross formation here. As you can see, crisscross formation. Make an X, right? And then you finish that X off. Finish that X off, and then boom. Boom, shakalaka. You got jelly on your bread. All right. So, next one, right? Got the jelly, got the grape. Obviously, you could have done strawberry if you wanted to do strawberry. There's other jellies out there. So, any kind of jelly that you want on your bread, you can do so. But now we're gonna go with the Peter Pan creamy peanut butter. Okay, you can use any kind of peanut butter you want. You can do Great Value. You can do, you can go get your own peanuts and smash them, and hopefully it'll make peanut butter. I don't know. Let me know if that happens. Okay. All right. So with this one, what we need is the knife, right? Big, large knife. Why do you say big, large knife? it's just cooler. So why would you use a dull little butter knife or small knife? Choose this thing. This thing is a heck. And you remember I was talking about safety, right? So having it and just the procedures alone that we have going on here, right? You know, slippery. Having a knife is this big knife. If somebody came robbing you while you're trying to get your peanut butter and jelly sandwich together, this is gonna be a lot better. This instead of a butter knife. Why? So here you go. Why would you want to use this? Putting this on your butter, putting your peanut butter and your jelly together sandwich, and you come in here and somebody's robbing you while you're trying to get your peanut butter and jelly sandwich together, right? This is gonna be wimpy.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna get beat up having this, right? So that's why I prefer to have the knife, the larger knife here. It just makes more sense. Plain and simple, makes more sense. So you can get the peanut butter, you can put the jelly in, and you're protected. So here we go. Come in here, you get your peanut butter, right? And what you want to do is you want to apply it to the other piece of bread, okay? So same method, pockets. After all these cooking shows, everybody's going to learn about pockets. Put it in the pocket, all right? So pocket number 1, all right? Now, I will suggest having a first aid kit next to you, just in case, because this is a dangerous knife, right? Yeah, first aid kit should be nearby. All right, pocket number 2. There you go, just like that. Okay. All righty, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's gonna be scrumptious. All right, so now you can either do pocket number 3 and then pocket number 4, or you can have enough peanut butter and do both at the same time. I know some of y'all are workaholics. You know, you got a lot of things to do out there. You just don't have the time, right? So you gotta improvise. So there you go. Now you got your peanut butter and jelly on the bread and a knife handy, as I told you, if somebody comes rob you while you're making your sandwich. We got to be safe out there, boys and girls, men and women. All right, so now you would say, what do you do with this? You already got it, you know, the jelly, and you already got the peanut butter together. What do you do? You got to put it on the plate I told you about. All right, so, but before that, you need to put these things together, half and half, right? It's almost like a yin and yang. So there's the yin and here's the yang, and you put it together right there. So all you gotta do, now, it is a little bit specific, right? So you wanna make this look fancy. So when you're putting this in, yeah, actually, here, scratch that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put it together on the cutting board, okay? And then we're gonna put it on the plate. All right, so yin and yang on the plate. Here we go, yin yang, boom. All right, now, you're gonna wonder, well, how in the world is he gonna cut this thing, right? You remember, I got this object over here. It's very tough, very mean, and it cuts really quick. So just go at a diagonal. But you want to do this, like, you wanna be specific with this, right? Most of the time I kind of pull out like a measuring tool. I get like a ruler, because you want to get it really precise. So when you're putting that ruler on here, you want to make sure the angle is perfect, okay? But we're just I'm gonna improvise and kind of cut it. You can, if you have those equipment at your house, you can do that. So here you go. Corner to corner, slice it in, right? Boom. Isn't that scrumptious? It's looking good, isn't it? So, very delicious. But now we gotta apply this to the plate, right? Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this PB&J sandwich look very elegant, right? So here we go. You'll lay it just like that. And if you want to, you can add a little parsley to it. You can add some little greenery on top of it. And man, that is gonna be the best sandwich ever. So here you go, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Let's taste it out here. This is good, very good.
I think the grape jelly's expired.
What?
The jelly, I think it's expired.
No, it's not. Is it really? Well, if I don't make it to episode 3, you know why. Butter knife or small knife. Choose this thing. This thing is a heck. And you remember I was talking about safety, right? So using the big.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. Let me get it together.
Did you stop it or did you?
No, it's going. Bloopers. Okay. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Let me get myself together. Okay. And action.
So you know what I was saying about the safety aspect of like having the dogs, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So having and just the procedures alone that we have going on here, right? You know, slippery. Having a knife is this big knife. If somebody came robbing you while you're trying to get your peanut butter and jelly sandwich together, this is gonna be a lot better. Okay, if you imagine this. Hold on, imagine this.
Sorry. I'm sorry. You should fire me.
Thank you for watching my episode today. Hit a like, subscribe to my channel.